Our little heat wave got off to a record-breaking start, likely seeing the overnight low temperature record falling. We still have a couple hours to go just to make sure that does, but we're still very warm right now, so likely seeing 68 as the new record. And then in the afternoon, managed to get up to 92 degrees. That breaks the old record, first set in 1922, and then most recently tied in 2011. Now we're looking at today being the warmest May 10th on record. Moving forward, we also see some quiet conditions. There was a watch out for southern Wisconsin when it came to tornadoes, but all the storms stayed well off to our north. Basically, there was too much of a lid on the atmosphere to get storms going and not enough lift to kind of get the storms up to and breaking that lid or that cap on the atmosphere. So that's why we stayed pretty quiet, and we're going to continue to have a quiet night. So what exactly is this cap? Well, on a warm, sunny day, we have updrafts because of the warm air rising up from the surface. And if there's a stout layer of warm air above the Earth, that can kind of put a cap or a lid on the atmosphere, and basically those updrafts can't go up any further, and we just get some clouds forming but no storms. That's basically what happened today. However, on certain days where maybe the air at the surface is a lot hotter than that warm air aloft, or that warm air aloft is kind of on the weaker end, not quite as stout, we can see that cap break. Those updrafts from the surface then are able to form strong storms and bring severe weather. We had the potential for that today, but again, we didn't have enough to break that cap in the atmosphere, so that warm air held on and we stayed quiet. And that's why we're going quiet into tonight as well. Partly cloudy conditions expected, could be setting another record with temperatures staying in the upper 60s. Go throughout the day tomorrow, just like we saw today, upper 70s pretty early in the morning and then jumping to the upper 80s quickly in the afternoon. Not quite as breezy with a lighter wind expected. Still should get up to 90 degrees. That may fall about a degree short of tomorrow's record, but still feeling hot and humid like we saw at times today. So when we factor in the humidity, heat index easily into the mid 70s after sunrise. Pushing 90 degrees already by 10 o'clock, and then it feels like the low 90s around lunchtime. And like we saw this afternoon, feels like conditions close to 100 throughout the afternoon and evenings. Just make sure you're taking it easy, as we do have that heat and humidity in play for 2 more days. After that, we cool off with some storms Friday into Saturday, eventually drop back to average by this weekend and into early next week. In your most accurate 10-day forecasts, we stay on the spring end of things, with a lot more in the way of low 70s looking forward. So we'll keep summer around for 2 more days and then get back to May weather after that. In the meantime, the 4-degree guarantee keeps rolling on even with the heat. We are slowly approaching $500, and we'll hope to continue that as we look towards the forecast tomorrow, Brittany.